Hi Ray, my name is Duncan, and I'm going to be walking you through this session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to read it to make sure that I cover everything. You probably already have a good idea of why we asked you here, but let me go over it again. We're asking people to try using a website that we're working on so we can see whether it works as intended. The session should take about a few minutes. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we're testing the site, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. As you use the site, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try to think out loud, say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, and what you're thinking. This will be a big help to us. Also, please don't worry that we're going to hurt your feelings, that you're going to hurt our feelings. We're doing this to improve the site, so we need to hear your honest reactions. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I may not be able to answer them right away since we're interested in how people do when they don't have someone sitting next to them. But if you still have questions when we're done, I'll try to answer them. If you need a break at any point, let me know. You may have noticed the microphone. With your permission, we're going to record what happens on the screen and our conversation. The recording will only be used to help us figure out how to improve the site, and it won't be seen by anyone except the people working on this project. It helps me because I don't have to take as many notes. Also, there are a few people from my web design team that will observe this session later. If you would, I'm going to ask you to sign a simple permission form for us. It just says that we have your permission to record you and that the recording will only be seen by the people working on it. Alright, so do you have any questions so far?
Nope.
Okay, so before we look at the site, I'd like to ask you a few quick questions. What's your occupation? What do you do all day?
I'm a full-time student.
Cool. Now, roughly how many hours a week altogether, just a ballpark estimate, would you say you spend using the internet, including web browsing and email at work and at home?
30 hours a week.
Okay,
Maybe?
cool. And what's the split between email and browsing? A rough percentage.
70% browsing, 30% email.
Cool. Thank you very much. What kind of sites are you looking at when you browse the web?
Mostly Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
Only Facebook.
Okay. Do you have any favorite websites?
Facebook.
And this counts like TV sites too, like Netflix and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, great. We're done with the questions and we can start looking at things. So first I'm going to ask you to look at this page and tell me what you make of it. What strikes you about it, whose site you think it is, what you can do here, and what it's for. Just look around and do a little narrative. You can scroll if you want to, but don't click on anything yet. Alright. So don't click anything, but just...
I can scroll though.
Yeah.
Okay. I notice the background is changing between different TV shows. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the TV shows, the ones that are listed on the screen. That makes sense. Colors look good. Buttons are big. There's no title though.
No title.
Yeah, no title. There's really
Like for the page you're on?
yeah, no.
So like we have
yeah.
random show generator. Okay.
Yeah, there's no logo either. It's kind of strange.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Alright, thanks. Now I'm going to ask you to try to do some specific tasks. I'm going to read each one aloud and give you a printed copy. I'm also going to do these tasks ask you to do these tasks without using search. We'll learn a lot more about how well the site works that way. And again, as much as possible, it will help us if you can try and think out loud as you go along. Alright. So first thing to do is customize the generator to choose between Always Sunny and Rick and Morty. So what would you do?
Click the button that says Customize Generator. Am I clicking things?
Yep, you can click this now.
Alright. And then I'm going to pick my poisons.
Yep.
Always Sunny, and what was the other one?
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. And then I'm going to hit the Submit button.
Cool.
What's Lazy button?
You are welcome to click it. And...
Oh, it went away.
Okay, interesting.
Is it because I was too lazy to click it?
You're too lazy to click it.
I didn't click it in time?
If you go back to the home page, you can see what Lazy button does.
Should I click it?
Sure.
Alright. Okay, it picks a show, a season, and a thing for you.
Cool. You
Okay.
satisfied? Do you know what that's
Yeah,
doing now?
that makes sense.
Cool. All right. Next thing to do is to give us a show suggestion for our site.
SpongeBob.
Okay.
SquarePants.
So how would you do that online?
I'd click Add a
Like
show.
I'm not here.
I'd enter my email, and I would write down the title of the show, and then hit submit.
All right. Do you want to try it?
I guess.
It's a great suggestion.
Thank you.
Interesting. Okay. Thanks. All right. That's interesting. We're gonna have to work on that. Can you stop the auto refresh feature? So remember how when you're on the home page,
Yeah. So should I go to the homepage?
whatever you think.
There's a stop auto refresh button.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
So if you click it, it'll stop. All right. Well, thank you. That was very helpful. Do you have any questions for me now that we're done?
Nope.
Awesome. You've been very helpful. Thank you very much, Ray.
You're welcome.